What is the best pet lizard for you? Well, just like with the snakes, that's going to depend on a few factors. First and foremost, how much space do you have? And second most, how much money? Because expensive lizards are expensive, but sometimes cheap lizards are expensive too. Jeff is an expensive lizard. And I don't have a lot of money, but I make terrible fiscal decisions. So Jeff is the right pet lizard for me. But you can see, Jeff here is one thing. He was actually a surrender at the shop, so he was not expensive. But this enclosure sure darn was. Those lights are expensive, that basking's expensive, the UVA is expensive. It's all very expensive, but Jeff is a little baby and he's worth it, aren't you, boy? How much space do you have? Because this enclosure is 10 by 5 feet, and he still has to come out to roam around and get his exercise, which he seems to be helping himself to. If you want a big lizard, but you don't have as much horizontal space, maybe consider some sort of gecko. To be fair, this is not a small gecko, this is a Leachianus gecko, and they are one of the largest species of gecko on the planet. And also, he's not as friendly as Jeff. He's a little bit of a dingus. But his enclosure, though still expensive, is a heck of a lot cheaper than Mr. Jeffrey's. Pink-tongued skinks are pretty neat. They stay a little bit smaller. This applies to blue-tongued skinks as well. And where they're still going to need a fair amount of space in your house, they're a little bit less UV dependent than some other lizards. And a big part of their diet you can find at the grocery store. Hey, Jeff. You want bright colors? A day gecko's pretty cool, but if you want to try handle them, well, they're very, very quick, so good luck. You want a lizard that's going to hang out on your shoulder for a while you do some things? Asian water dragons are pretty darn neat for that. Now, they're not all as chill as Miss Jade here. Some of them are pretty spastic and will take off on you, but with enough taming and effort, you can get them calmed right down. The meat's all gone, buddy. You're like a raccoon with dermatitis. If you want something with a big personality like Jeff, but you don't have a whole bunch of room in your house to spare, bearded dragons can be a good option. But do be aware that bearded dragons are not necessarily as easy as they might be marketed to be to take care of. Without proper lights, their bones turn to rubber. Rubber bones is conducive to dying. And that's it. Not all the lizards. There's plenty more lizards out there. But when you're looking for the best pet lizard for you, bear in mind how much space do you have, time do you have, money do you have, and what kind of relationship do you want with the animal.